These fish and potato cakes are the perfect recipe to use up leftover fish, but they're so good it wouldn't be a bad idea to cook up some fish just for this. Start by melting a couple tablespoons of butter in a saute pan on medium-low heat. Toss in half a chopped onion along with a pinch of salt. Coat the onions in the butter and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes or until they're nicely golden brown. Then finally chop about half of a red bell pepper, which will give the cakes a good pop of flavor and color. Next, mince some jalapeno. If you like things spicy, add the whole thing, but if you don't want them too spicy, just add a little. It helps to slice the pepper lengthwise 4 times, keeping it intact from the stem. Then you'll be able to easily cut the pepper into small pieces. Then take that baked potato you made, feel free to cook it in the microwave, and remove the skin and put it through a potato ricer, or mash it well with a fork. Next, make sure your cooked fish is cut into large chunks. I have about a pound of leftover striped bass, but you can use any whitefish or even salmon would work. Mix it in with the potato along with a couple pinches of salt. Then crack 1 egg and gently mix that in as well. Now you can add all the cooked onion, the chopped bell pepper and jalapeno, along with a couple tablespoons of minced parsley and a dash of garlic powder. Then add a couple tablespoons of plain breadcrumbs along with a 1/3 cup of milk before giving it one final mix. Now to form the cakes, first dip your hands in a little bit of water so it doesn't stick to them. Then take a small handful of the mixture and flatten it out using your palm as a base. Then use your other hand to shape the sides into a disc. They should look like a small hamburger. I got 9 decent sized fish cakes out of this batch with the 1 pound of cooked fish and about a ½ pound of cooked potato. On a dish lined with parchment paper, put the cakes into the freezer for about a ½ hour to help them hold their shape. Once you're ready to cook, heat up a couple tablespoons of olive oil on medium heat, ideally using the same pan the onions were cooked in. Place in the cakes 4 or 5 at a time. Swirl the pan around to ensure that the oil gets evenly distributed. Then gently press them down so that the entire bottom is coming in contact with the pan. Cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes on the first side, or until they're nicely golden brown and crispy. Then flip them over and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on the second side. Once they're ready, place them on a wire rack and hit them with a little bit of salt before serving. Plate them up with your favorite seafood sauce, like tartar or some sort of spicy mayo, but I prefer just a squeeze of lemon before enjoying.